need something like
You should
this.
get one. Anyway, she's like, have you got a mat? Hadn't even started the potty. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, get it in here. It's too echoey.
Yeah, it does sound real. Not echoey anymore.
It takes the edge off.
Yeah. I can imagine what it would have been like.
Oh, mate, this is like it's just a little echo box.
Yeah.
And then Sean, the other guy, Sean Craig,
the
property.
Real estate, yeah.
Yeah, so obviously that podcast hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
This one will come out before then, but yeah, we had 4 of us in there. His daughter, who presses the buttons, because like to,
on the faces and that, yeah, that's cool.
And then he was in there, Jace was in there, and there was another kid in there, so we're all...
Yeah. Had a full crew.
Well, full crew, mate,
yeah.
So...
That's unreal. You're doing well.
Yeah.
It's good.
This will be EP 12, I think.
Yeah.
So you were EP number 1.
Yeah, that's crazy. How many weeks ago would that been? 5 or 6?
Yeah.
Probably because you're doing about 2 a week, yeah.
Everyone always asks me, why do you do it? And I'm like, people obviously don't know the Exert boys. I'm like, Benny and Ski.
Yeah.
They gave me a little push along.
Yeah.
So, welcome back, mate. And
Cheers.
we haven't seen each other for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
For some, I've got little one has been born, so that's restricted my running. But yeah, keen to get you back on Ironman mainly in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
But also Exert has had a little bit of evolution since we last spoke.
Yep.
So Exert is a sponsor of the show. Very first sponsor, so thanks for jumping on, mate.
No worries at all. Our pleasure.
That'll be the lifelong sponsorship there.
Yep.
We'll keep it running. But yeah, how's it changed? New logo.
Yeah.
And there's a bit more happening on the socials with other people as well who jumped on.
Pretty much, yeah. We sort of had a suggestion from a friend of ours that said about it. The old logo just said like, almost like if he could see how serious we were taking it, and it was sort of because he's got another business in something else.
Yeah.
And it was a bit of advice. He's like, yeah, I love what you're doing that, but I just don't think the logo's like sufficient enough like to keep going. It's sort of going to max out.
Yeah.
And when I read the message straight away, I was like, knew it. He was right. I was like, yeah, he's right. And then I seen it before Ben, and then I told Ben, he's like, oh yeah, he's probably right. Like, we'll think about it. It's like, we're doing it right now or never. Like, we're deciding we are doing it, changing it, and then we did, and then we're like, well, we won't rush into what we're changing it to. We'll take a bit of time.
Yeah.
And then we come up with this, just the XT, just a lot more just clean and basic and crisp, and
it looks unreal.
Yeah, and was heaps happy with it.
Yeah.
And then with still the same gear and that.
Yeah.
But we're just rolling it out a bit smarter.
Yeah.
And then with the people on board, we've just sort of been just through the Instagram game of posting, like just so many random people just start liking you and getting around you, and we've just been messaging a few people and sort of just giving it out. Really, we know that we're sort of going to have to go down to go up eventually. So we're just happy with that, just to get it out there. Pretty much just get people in it and posting in it and just wearing it.
Yeah.
And that's sort of what it's about. It doesn't really matter who it is or where they are. It's just if they get after it, pretty much like we do. Like that's sort of the only the only thing you got to do. If you just show up and have a crack every single day, we'll get you in some of our gear. Pretty much, it's pretty simple.
No, that's good.
Quick one before we get into the episode. This episode is sponsored by Exert Fitness. I actually know the boys behind Exert, Ben and Isaac, and I'm excited to partner with them because they genuinely live and breathe discipline and consistency. They are 2 normal Aussie blokes who decided they wanted more from themselves, became extremely disciplined and consistent, and completely transformed the way they live and operate. These days, they are taking on wild endurance and ultra events, and they're all in on building the brand properly. They train hard, live it every day, and the brand reflects that. Their gear is elite, super comfy, great quality, and built for everything from everyday wear through to ultra events. Use code PROTOCOL15 for 15% off. That's PROTOCOL15. Link to their store and socials is in the show notes.
No, that's good. I know it's not all about like the Instagram followings and that.
Yeah.
Specifically, but obviously that like some of the stuff that he's been posting is hard, like not fully blowing up, but like getting some like significant, and you got a fair few more followers. And
yeah, it's definitely it's growing quick, and I think that's just how it can in like the social media space. Like you just only need, it can just go like that, and then just quickly go like that. Like we've got Joey over, and I think he's Brazilian, but he actually lives in Ireland. And he's like posting in the gear all the time, and he's messaging us, loving it and that. Like, we've never like met him or anything. We've only just ever exchanged messages through Instagram. But I think
could be a bit on the cards to visit.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. But that's just the reach you can get, I suppose, just with social media. Like if you use it right, which obviously we were off it completely for a long time, so it's a complete evolution. But it's just. I think that's the best way for us to go forward, and that's sort of what we want. We just want a bit of a global brand that's just about people that just having a crack, really. Yeah, and the more help we can get, the better, because at the end of the day, we're going to be wearing it and like doing the best we can in all the races and everything we do. But just helps to get other people in it and spread around a bit.
Yeah, I was tagging you on a Facebook post the other day. I hadn't been on Facebook. Like the protocol.
Oh yeah.
Hadn't created any Facebook.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Then I seen that, like you always it's your actual personal pages.
Yeah.
There's like a couple of older photos, and now it's just all.
Yeah. I don't even have a profile picture still. But because when you post on Instagram, since they're linked, you can just click to post on Facebook as well. And I forget on some of them, and then some of them I do, which is it's sort of funny saying like the people liking it that. Like, wouldn't it see on Instagram? So they're just, like you said, it's just nothing, and then just a rogue photo doing these crazy runs and that. It'd just be pretty strange, but it's just another way to get a bit more reach, pretty much.
Yeah, and this was always my biggest, probably one of the biggest reasons I didn't do it. Just like putting your face on like this side of the camera.
Yeah, for sure.
Social media's got this. Especially for probably blokes.
Like, definitely.
You don't don't pop your head up.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it is, isn't it? Just what are you doing? You're trying to stand out a bit. Which it's sad that that's the way it is, and we know it's like that because that's how we used to think. Like me and Ben always talk about like Prime Train.
True.
Like when he was first coming up, I just used to hate him just for no reason at all. And the more like you think about it, the only reason you're jealous that you can't, like you don't have the confidence or can't do that because you're not in his position. And it sort of makes so much sense when you actually think about it. Like he never obviously did anything wrong to me. I didn't even know the bloke, but I just seen him having a crack and standing out. I was like, nah, what a grub. And then
that's I was the same.
But when
garbage attitude.
And that's all it is. It's literally, if you think about it, it's just you're just like. I can't do that, so stuff you for trying to do that. Like, and it makes sense. I know because that's how I used to be. So I know it firsthand. I know it very well.
Yeah, no, I was the same.
Yeah,
but now, like someone like him, I just think, fuck, good on you.
Oh, so much respect.
Just having it's not like he's just he's obviously got a bit of presence. And, and whatnot, but he's got a legitimate fitness and diet program. He's got legitimate clients, and he's just targeting people who actually are.
He's putting in some serious work. Yeah. Like, you can't knock a bloke for that.
No.
It's all respect, from me, that's for sure.
Yeah, 100%. I guess on the social stuff, I wasn't really going to go this way, but like in terms of your personal growth, like I was in the same boat as you, like before, like we're doing different sort of things to an extent, but like having the confidence. Previously, might be drinking. But now it's like you obviously have completely changed your life.
Yeah.
In a pretty short time.
Yeah, for sure. Real short time. Yeah.
Like I guess what's some of the things that you've probably changed there? Yeah.
Well, I guess it just seems to others like it was a short period of time because I was never like I was on Instagram and then I was off Instagram for 3 years or something like that, and then I just came back completely changed. So like in reality, I've been grinding for ages, but people only just see the before and the after. They don't actually see what went into it. And and that's sort of pretty much it, really. Like
the big change was you were thinking, "Fuck, I'm doing all this work."
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you're sort of saying getting
a bit of both.
Yeah,
like, not just that, but
that does make sense. Yeah. Because that's how the business sort of come about, I suppose.
Yeah.
Because we sort of got hooked on all this fitness side of things, and then was just sick of the chip in and thought, how do we try and make something of this, pretty much.
Yeah.
And that's when we sort of worked out that social media pretty much is the only way to do it. Like
got to put your face to it.
Yeah, pretty much, and you just have to put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Which, at the time was hard, but then the more you do it, the easier it gets, and you start holding yourself more accountable, and you start doing more things that almost make you proud to put yourself out there even more.
Yeah.
So it sort of just keeps feeding into itself, I guess.
Yeah. The other thing is like I go on my personal Facebook or my personal profile.
Yeah.
And then I go onto the Protocol Daily.
Yeah.
And the garbage that I see on like the algorithm that you get into.
Yeah.
It's like the people who I'm seeing on the Protocol page are just it's just all fitness people, all just getting after it.
Yeah.
And then I go onto my other one and it's like just political crap.
Yeah, just right.
Just people
brain
just
rot.
And so like that's probably where social media gets a bad rap.
Yeah, well that's what got me off it originally in the first place, pretty much, because you just scroll through and it'd just be just drinking and drugs and just all just shit, really. Like nothing that's ever helpful.
Yeah.
And now, you're scrolling through and it's little snippets of podcasts of Huberman and Gary Brecker and all this stuff about how to improve your life. And I still don't use it that much. Like I was still just posting ghost heaps and I don't really scroll through it or anything. But when you do, like you can just learn so much now that I'm on a good algorithm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas I could see, I was in it. Yeah. When you're trapped in a bad one, like it's just
garbage.
Yeah, it's just garbage.
Yeah.
But if you can get in a good one, it can be so beneficial for everything. Like
I think that there's not a world where, like especially with AI and whatnot coming in, like there's not a world where social media AI. I think I listened somewhere. It was like talked about like in the future, like the currency of actually having a public profile. It'll almost be like just common practice.
Yeah.
Where everyone will almost you just have to have it because that's how people communicate.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to do business with people around the world.
Yeah.
Which you already can, but like it's just going to get more and more accessible.
Yeah, for sure.
So
you sort of definitely got to adapt with the times or you're going to get left behind, which is what I worked out pretty quick. I was pretty stubborn on it. Like, never going to be on it. And then I was like, well, you're just going to get left behind. It's just everything's just going to keep going. Everyone's going to keep going.
Yeah.
And then it was the same with AI. Like I got on social media and then I was like, oh no, I won't use AI. And then started talking to you and Jace here when you set me up and I was making a website. I was like, what am I doing? I need to work. I need to get on this. This is so easy.
Yeah.
Like it can be so beneficial if you just know what you're doing, or not that I know what I'm doing, but like I'm using it to help me to better myself, sort of thing.
Can't just be going, nah, I'm not going to use
Nah. Which I was trying. I was like, it's a bit sus, which I still am a little bit.
Oh, I'm completely sus.
Yeah. It just feels so weird. Like even on the chat GBT, like since I do a lot of the brand stuff through there, it knows, like it'll say, since your brand is this and this, straight up the line, no fuss, like we suggest you write this or do this. Like, true. Like, and a lot of the time, like I'd never really just copy and paste. I always put it in and be like, say something around this and then add a bit more and take a bit more. But it's pretty crazy.
I think the part I love about it is it lets you, like you're trying to build this fitness brand.
Yeah.
The amount of non-fitness stuff that you have to do, it actually does give you that time.
Yeah.
That's where it's like, you go, fuck, I just have to, I need to use it. Otherwise I'm going to be spending endless hours trying to work out this stuff that I don't really want to do.
Yeah, 100%.
I'd be happy if there was someone else, like we just record this and I'll walk out and then that's
it'd be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's the goal.
Like I'd be that happy just to do that, but there's still little parts that you have to do.
Yeah, that's even like, I still have to do heaps with the cutting up the YouTube, or we have to do heaps and the Shopify and all that.
Yeah.
But it's sort of, that's like with the YouTubes, like we're doing them because they're fun and that, but it's like I could probably take a little bit longer and make them a little bit better, but that's cutting into my running time or recovery time or just being an athlete time, you know what I mean? Like I sort of got to weigh up what's more beneficial. Is it getting a bit better of a YouTube or getting that extra bit of a run in? And yeah, I think it's always definitely going to be getting more of a run in or getting all that. Like that sort of stuff's just off the side, just for something to do to fill in time, really.
Yeah.
It's always just, going to be about the running and just the fitness side of things. Yeah. That all is just trying to help build it as we're going up, pretty much.
Although I don't know what the plan is for you guys long term, but mine is like, I would just like to record, give it to, I don't know,
someone else. Yeah. I've been looking around for an AI, trying to search, like, is there one where I can just video it all, throw it in, say what I want, and it'll just spit it out? But I haven't found one yet.
There's definitely offshore.
Yeah.
Like you could access people in like Philippines or Vietnam.
True, yeah.
You could do that, but it's
a little bit sus.
There's still a cost.
Mm.
If there's nothing private in there, like if it's like,
exactly.
videos, whatever, it's
just
like,
running, it's not really going to matter.
Give them the YouTube, give them the video, they'll cut it all back.
Yeah.
And then they send it back.
Yeah.
You load it up. But yeah, anyway, that's
definitely something to look into.
It's on the cards.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's not like that's the thing, even just with cap cutting that, like it doesn't even take that long anyway. Like we ran this morning and I have it chopped up and finished. It's already done at home. I just need to put music over it. Like it only takes like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
And that's because they're not that great, but yeah, I got other things to
understand. It's good to understand it.
Yeah, for sure. Even just
then get it, and then like obviously there's a cost to outsource it, but then outsource it if you want to or can.
Yeah. It even just helps just getting smarter, I reckon, anyway, just with that tech side of things because of where it's going. Like I've learned so much just making up the Shopify and just doing all this online stuff that I never obviously would have done if I wasn't doing this.
Yeah. Especially as a chippy.
Yeah, exactly. Especially as a chippy.
What's a day for the Exert boys look like at the moment?
Still getting up. It's better fast.
Yeah.
So my alarm goes off. My alarm goes off at 3:50. And I'm back to got the scooter now too. So
I've seen that.
Yeah.
So what you'll roll down to Trinity or
so I ride to the gym, get a gym session, and then down to Trinity. Go for a run and or a swim. Oh, we'll always swim, but I've been obviously open water swimming for the Ironman. Then have a coffee there and then ride home and then a bit of computer work or whatnot. And recently it's been, and then during like in the midday I get another swim in or another gym or another bike. Mainly a bike or a swim just for the Ironman training. So 3 big sessions a day. But now I've backed it off, so it's mainly just more recovery and stuff like that. But then food at pretty early. I eat at like 4:30, 4:15. And then usually asleep by just after 7.
That's good.
On the floor stretching about 6:30 and that, and watch a bit of YouTube and watch the Daily Protocol podcast.
Right, got to get that in.
I watched the other one with that lady the other day. I reckon that was...
The author or the...
Yeah, the author, That was real good. It was just, she had so much going on. Like the turtle rehab facility and stuff. Like
Kirsty, I spoke when she came in, she was probably the one that I was almost most intimidated for, because that's just not my world.
For sure.
And she said she asked me why she was in here. Because she said, everyone I'd been speaking to was generally athletes or like an Ironman fella, yourselves. And I said, this is why. The reason why, but no one knew who I was. But that was really cool.
It sort of made it better, Nelly, because you could tell that you were just like genuinely interested because it was all new to you, sort of thing. Like this, obviously, but you sort of know what you're talking about. Whereas the other thing, you sort of just asking genuine questions out of the blue because you had no idea.
Even some of the stories she'd covered on, like they're actually famous stories in Australia.
I'd never heard of any of them that you'd said, but they were massive.
Ironman, week and a half. Week and a half.
Next Sunday.
Thursday, today, Sunday week. So it's that like 10 days.
10 days, 10 days it'll be,
How's the prep been?
The prep's been good, it had been. So I done my last big ride to run on Saturday, which was a 100k ride, and then a 15k run. And then I've sort of just been tapering it down. Still doing sessions, but all just low intensity. Like I rode down to the pool today, went for a little swim, and then rode back, which was only like a 10k ride all up, and then a 1400 meter swim. Went for a little ride yesterday, and then still just little runs, little rides, just to keep the body moving, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I can't not, like, tapering's the hardest thing about it, I think, for sure. But you sort of it's like the reward for doing it, because you know you have to do it, and then it just makes it so much better when you get there on the day. Like it was like for the 50k, like it was killing me to not run, and I was just walking around Trinity and that in the mornings. But I was like, you just got to hold on, because this is just what you have to do, sort of thing.
You feel that good after doing a session.
Oh.
So like if you sort of lose that for like a week and a half.
Yeah. But then that feeling of holding off and doing that big session that for the 50 made you win it, I was like, that was worth it in the end. But it's just at the time, you're like, geez, I could just run a bit harder or go a bit further here. But
you're addicted to the post feeling of it all.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially when we got the weather up here at the moment.
Yeah, that's the thing. The weather's been that good.
It's phenomenal.
Very lucky.
Do long term with Ironman, you've obviously done some ultra events.
Yeah.
And then the Ironman. This is the first one you're doing. Do you see yourself, I guess, competing in
doing another one,
like doing heaps of them, or you're like, this is just like you want to do an Ironman just to sort of tick it off, or
I don't really know, to be honest. I've got no idea.
Yeah.
I'll see how much I like it, but I've loved the training for it. Like, it's been good fun.
Bit of variation.
Yeah, a bit just something different, and it's just because you've got to focus on all three. Like, I hadn't swam since school, really, and then like when I signed up, I was on YouTube googling like how to swim, which is pretty rogue, really. And I was like in my room half practicing, and then at the pool I'd go down there and I'd like put the goggles on and sit under the water and just watch how everyone else was swimming, trying to get tips and stuff. So it was that was actually fun, just learning a new skill again, which I still suck at it though, to be honest. But I think I want to do a full Ironman at some point. I reckon I want to do one next year.
Yeah.
And I was sort of thinking of doing it this year, but I just didn't have enough. I could have done it, but I just thought to ease into it, I want it because I actually want to be able to race it. Like, I don't want to just
tick it off.
Yeah, because I feel like I could probably do, you know what I mean? You could do it at a full one and just grind through it, and it'd kill you, and you do it in 12 hours, but you'd still do it. But I'd rather I want to actually put the hammer down and have a proper crack at this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I obviously know I'm not going to be winning or anything, but I still want to be crossing the finish line knowing I've given absolutely everything, especially with the training and everything. Like, it's a lot of lonely hours go into it. Up in the bike in the pitch black, just riding into town, trucks swinging past and that. But it's definitely something that I want to do a full one, and then who knows? It's I
think Kona's the
that's the world champ.
That's like the world champ.
Yeah,
like there's some people who are. The thing I love about them is you can do them for like years.
Yeah.
I spoke to that Zolt fella. I think he was in like maybe the mid 40s sort of.
Yeah, I think he was a bit at 45 to 50. I think his age range was.
I think he started basically when he was 30.
Yeah.
So like, and he's just still
still grinding away. Yeah.
You're in your age groups. You travel. You can travel all over the world.
Yeah.
To do them.
Yeah, I think it does. It's a pretty expensive sport, that's for sure.
That's true.
Yeah, like even the bike. My bike was only 2,000, which is still a fair bit, but like there'll be people riding on bikes that are worth 25 grand and stuff. Yeah. And even like I don't even have the clip-on shoes. I just got the
straps.
Yeah, like the straps. Yeah, you got me onto them. Thank you. And then like I went and bought a wetsuit. That was $300.
Yeah. And
it just all adds up, but.
And the time, I like the time.
And the time, exactly, of training 3 separate disciplines flat out. Like, it's very, but that's the fun of it, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's sort of one of them things. See, like, I could roll out next Sunday and smash it and be hooked on it, or could have an absolute prick of a day and never want to do another one again, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, I got a feeling that I've done enough preparation, it'll be a good day.
Yeah.
And, but I definitely want to tick off a full one. And then, who knows after that, to be honest. It's sort of just, it depends. I'll just do whatever needs to be done for the business pretty much.
Yeah,
if it's going to be more beneficial for me to keep pursuing Ironmans and Ben to keep doing running, then so be it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is that Ben? Was there a reason he didn't do the Ironman?
No, not really. He just didn't.
I know he was like, he's just sort of done the running. And that's been one.
Yeah, because I signed up for this ages ago, really, a fair while. I think it was still late last year.
Yeah.
And well, he sort of had a mountain bike, and then he's like, I just didn't really want to buy another bike, and then it sort of got a bit close. He's like, I might sign up, and then he sort of talked himself out of it. Like, sort of goes against what we're doing. Like, you want to be, if you sign up, you want to be like having a proper crack and putting your best foot forward and getting the best time you can. So it's sort of well, he would have been doing a disservice to himself. So he's sort of just locked in on the marathon at the minute, which is good to see. He's crushing it.
He is. He'll be tagged in the show notes as a sponsor as well. But he's smashing the running time, that's for sure.
He's I think he's finding it challenging, which is good. Like, I think he's sort of realising that, fuck, this is this is hard. I was like, bloody oath it is.
Yeah.
That's the fun of it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be hard. If it wasn't hard, everyone would be doing it.
When you are doing the full training box, what did it look like? So you were, say, like 6-8 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Did you have some strategy around what?
Not honest. To be honest, no. I went pretty rogue.
Yeah.
Well, I just didn't know.
Yeah.
And I'd done a bit of Googling and that, but I was just I always did like 2 big brick sessions a week, at least 1, and then sometimes 2, which is just a ride to a run pretty much.
Yeah.
And then I was just spamming the swimming and then I was still always running. Like, I was running 100k a week for like 6 weeks up until about 3 weeks ago, and I was like, I need to stop doing that. Yeah. I just love running too much. It's just too much fun. But I was like, well, like, the running's not an issue. I need to worry about the swimming and then the biking.
Yeah.
And then I was, real worried about the swimming. And then we're in town one day and we're talking to a bloke that had done heaps of Ironman. He's like, don't worry about the swimming, worry about the riding. So then I was worrying about the riding heaps. And then someone else said, don't worry about swimming. So, but I didn't really have too much structure, to be honest. It was sort of just wake up, run. And it was pretty much always just the 3 sessions a day. So it was, always go to the gym and then a run, and then would either swim straight after that or then a ride during the day again. So getting a morning session pretty much, and then a sort of after lunch session in every day.
Yeah. There's a few blokes I spoke to have said that as well about the swim.
Yeah.
Just don't worry.
It's one of them things. But it's just so personalised, isn't it? Like, if someone's an absolute rock, like, you say, no, don't worry about it, like, sweet, and they go out and drown, like, if people, like, you know what I mean? People might be naturally gifted swimmers saying, don't worry about it. But I'm not as good as you are. Like, even, like, that's the thing with all these people giving out tips. Like, it's
true.
It's handy in that, but that's just your opinion. Like, people are saying, you're going to be sweating heaps and that. Like, I've been running around with hoodies on in the middle of the day, practicing being hot, like heat training. Like, I don't think, like, just running normally is going to be that hot for me. Like, which it's not. I went for a run the other day, just with my shirt off in the middle of the day, and didn't even break a sweat over 8K. It was like a nice breeze and everything.
Yeah.
I sort of thought, like, I hadn't really felt it up until then. I was like, the heat training's definitely working.
Especially if you've been up here through the wet and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
But coming from down south.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
You sort of acclimatise a bit to it.
Yeah. And then like with the bike, don't worry about the bike, but is that because you got a really good bike and you got really strong legs, or? But I'm sort of just take it as it comes, really.
It's definitely one of those sports, I assume, not speaking from experience, is one of those sports that, like, you just keep learning and learning.
Yeah, 100%.
Do more of them.
Yeah.
It's like
that's the thing. Like you said, could you do more? Like, you could get hooked on it, and like, if you did get hooked on it, you'd be cooked, because it would be easy to get hooked on all 3 disciplines, trying to master them all. Like, I've loved just getting, like, I sort of thought I got me swimming up to scratch, and then I was like, right, I need to get back on the bike, because that's kind of like, you're going to be spending the most time on the bike.
Yeah.
So I need to worry about that more. And then I was on that heaps, and then I was like, maybe I forgot about me swimming too much. I started getting back in the water, but like, it's been just a good challenge. I like it a bit better like that. Just finding what works for me, I think.
Yeah.
that's sort of how I've done all of it with running and going to the gym, and I just worked it out to just suit how it works me best.
Same as different, but same as the AI stuff, and that you just get into it and work it out.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, you sort of said use Replit and that, and you can do this, and I sort of started doing it, and it worked. And other people say do this, and you have a go, and it doesn't work. You're like, well, it's not for me.
How many hours a week you train at peak?
I think a bit over 30 or something. Yeah. Which, I usually do an hour gym session every morning, so that's, 7?
Yeah.
And that would probably a bit over. I usually average about 8 hours in the gym.
Yeah.
And then, another 22 hours between the running, biking, and swimming.
Yeah.
And it was mainly running because I just, love running the most pretty much. So I sort of been, at least 50 to 60 Ks running, and then just, the rest spread over biking and swimming.
Are they, all of them mostly zone 2?
It was early, and then I sort of started. I sort of used just done just doing heaps early. I was just do heaps of everything, just get used to it all, and then start working in the speed sort of thing. That's sort of how I thought I would be best for me. Just ride heaps, swim heaps, and then once you get heaps of reps in, then start worrying about the speed and start worrying about everything else. Which I don't know if that's just the endurance background in me, just from the endurance running and that. That's literally how I've learned to run. That's the same as what Ben's doing. We've just learned to run slow and for long and now you've got that base, you can wheel it back in and start trying to learn how to run fast. And because you've got the aerobic capacity, now you just need to worry about the speed. So I sort of, early on, it was all just getting the reps in pretty much. And then towards the end, the last chunk was more speed and worrying about times and stuff like that. But that's pretty much how it worked.
Have you, the nutrition and your energy systems, obviously aerobic and anaerobic. Have you looked into much about that for training and?
Nah, not really, to be honest. Nah, I'm very I just sort of whatever works for me. Honestly, I haven't looked into it too much at all.
No, that's fair.
Even with the nutrition and stuff, I just eat when I'm hungry. And
what do you eat?
Pretty much just all protein and just all fruit, really. That's pretty much it. Just live off fruit, protein smoothies with fruit, and then heaps of rice, heaps of chicken, and Greek yogurt and fruit. Before bed every night. That's my favourite thing. The bowls are starting to get a bit too big, I think. But it's
you can just smash that and it just doesn't.
Oh, it tastes so good, and heaps of honey over it as well. And it's like a cheat because you know it's good for you too. And you wake up in the morning that's why I bounce out of bed, I reckon, because it's all just helps everything digest, and you'll just wake up empty pretty much and ready to go.
Are you during training? Are you eating? During long runs, swims, rides?
Yeah, not too much really. The rides, I'd take some Cliff Bars and that. And then just had carb mixes for the drinks really. But apart from that, not too much at all. I sort of never really. And I think that's almost again from just learning to do it, just heaps of it on empty stomach. With the running, we just run for ages without eating. So the body's sort of used to just tapping into all these different energy sources and stuff like that. So I feel like obviously some rides you come to the end and you're under fueled for that, but most of the time, it never really affected me too much. It was sort of just take a bit of food and a bit of drink, but sort of just whatever works. Exactly.
Race day, will you? What's it on Ironman day nutrition wise? Are you going to have anything?
I'll have a heap of Cliff Bars, I reckon. I've been living off the Cliff Bars,
They're good.
I was smashing them in the 50 as well. And then just, the carb mix.
They're sort of oat.
They are. They're oat. They're real heaps of calories in them or something.
True.
They're, very tasty. But, I'll have a few of them and then just carb mix, but.
If you're getting the carbs in.
I think, and I'm not really a big sweater either.
Okay.
But, I don't know, I think I probably might look into getting some salt tablets maybe. Because I know at the 50, coming into that, that last little stretch, I was starting to, full my legs were starting to cramp. Like if I had like when I slowed down to fill up the water, they started grabbing. I was like, well, better speed back up again.
True.
And I think that just would have been low on salt really, because I was just smashing Coke and just electrolytes and that. But
I think I'm a like profuse sweater. I sweat like crazy.
Yeah.
I've done injuries before, and I reckon partly because just drinking water.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
and it's.
That's what it is. Is it the salt?
Yeah.
I think salt tablets. I think that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, or at least just getting like electrolytes and salts back in to replenish it.
At a point, like when you're sweating too much, the water's just doing stuff, or it's just going in, just coming straight back out. It's not actually soaking in anywhere.
A good mate of mine who does nutrition, he has a nutrition business, and he's basically said any endurance stuff that I do, just don't drink any water. Like drink only mix.
Yeah,
like mixes of like electrolytes and salts.
Yeah.
Which is obviously you're getting water in as well.
Yeah.
But it's like don't drink straight water.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
Which I haven't done like any real ultra or long distance events, but like footy wise and that.
Yeah. Same thing, pretty much, isn't it?
Similar to an extent. So that's all I.
Yeah. Well, it definitely is up here, especially like you're sweating that much.
100%. What else was I going to go into? Which layer, like running's obviously your strength.
Yeah.
Bike or swim, probably which one would be the weakness, do you think?
Yeah, probably the swim.
Yeah.
But just because it's first, I think it's just going to be like a benefit because it's only 1.9K, which I've swam heaps. I've just made sure I can swim that. And I've done it heaps now without stopping. So I know I'll be able to get through that.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just going to be getting through it without burning too much energy, I think.
Yeah.
And then get on the bike and just sort of cruise up to Port, like up and down the rolling hills. And then sort of back to Palm Cove. And then when it hits the flatter, I can sort of start to pick it up a bit. Yeah, start to pick it up into town and then off the bike and then, empty it on the run.
What's the bike distance?
90K.
90K.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a decent chunk, but it's it'll just be that first bit that'll be tough. Just the obviously out to Port Douglas, it'll be a bit rolling up and down if there's a bit of a breeze, but it'll just be I think that's one thing I've taken for some tips because that's going to be for everyone. That if it's going to be windy, just don't burn yourself out trying to climb the hills and that in the wind.
Yeah,
which I won't be. I'll just be taking it steady. Just get out and over and just get the swim and that bit over and done with, and then just worry about the rest.
Yeah.
I think that's sort of the plan I'm going to be taking in pretty much. I think.
Yeah. In strategy wise, have you is there outside of that? Is there much else obviously the run?
Yeah, not really. I think the run will just be. Yeah.
Pretty much go.
Yeah, I don't. It'll just see how I'm feeling off the bike.
True,
I think.
True.
Yeah, I'll take the first bit easy because I don't want to gas out too early. But it is. Yeah, only a half marathon, which I'm saying only, but it's still a bit. But I've ran longer than that a lot now, so it's not going to be too bad. And I can grind a fair bit when it comes to running, but I still want to. I want to be sprinting over the finish line, pretty much getting the best time I can. So I'll just be trying to conserve energy as best as possible, I think.
And then you go. You sort of want to be pushing the red line.
Yeah.
For most of it, but if
but not going over it. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, how far are you pushing it until you go over it? Almost like you think you can go a bit more and then you're going too much, but it'll be fine in that. And it all just depends on the day as well. Like, could be really hot, could be really windy, could be overcast. Like, you just don't really know.
Yeah.
And you could have a good as swimming bike and be coming off feeling unreal, or it could be the opposite. You could have a crappy swim, crappy bike, and you're feeling miserable as, and you're like, this is going to be a tough half marathon.
I think it was Lou who I spoke to, and he was speaking about the bike can be a trap if it's windy because people will, if they've got the tailwind, they'll leg it with the tailwind. Like give it extra.
Yeah.
But you're actually like you're overexerting.
Yeah, and then when you need it,
And then once you get off, you're like you've sort of even though you had a tailwind, you're still overexerted.
Yeah.
When you maybe you should just stick to your pace or whatever your output is that you're looking at.
Yeah, so I think that's because they think it usually goes up from the south to the north, so everyone hooks it out to Port Douglas, speeding it out there, and then you got to turn around and just grind the whole way back into the wind. I'm pretty sure that's what they mean, which that's what I've taken out of it, which it makes sense. Like you come in fresh, you're going up and down the hills, loving it with a bit of a tailwind, then you turn around and you got to drag your ass back into town.
That'll be grim.
Yeah.
When you're rolling into the run.
Yeah. That's another thing that they're the little tips that I think you can take, because that's sort of universal almost, isn't it? It's nature. Like, that's not about sweating. It's about, if it's windy, don't get sucked into riding with it.
What's the, this is like how I see it, could be wrong, but like the ultra events seem to be a lot more just grit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And just like pretty much a lot more mental than.
Yeah.
Whereas the Ironman, there's a bit more strategy and.
Yeah.
Because of it, like realistically, you're not in the ultras, you're not pushing yourself anaerobically, or you're not like really huffing and puffing. It's just like
just grind and
whereas this one, like, you're going to be sort of redlining for a fair bit of it.
Yeah, it's completely different, really. I think that's sort of just the race aspect of it too. Like, you probably could just, like, there will be some people there probably just grinding it out. Yeah. But that's sort of why I chose the 70.3, the half to start, because I want to be able to really
have a crack.
Yeah, have a crack. And since I've done all the endurance background as well, like that's sort of the way I'm thinking of it, like exactly like you said, this is just more of a test of how fit sort of are you.
Yeah.
Because but you can most of that stuff's all just mental, just ticking it off. But like the ultra running and that, like the fitness only is probably 25 to 30k, I'd say, and then the rest is all just mental.
Yeah.
If that, really.
Yeah. Have you got a time in mind?
Yeah, well, I'm thinking 5.5. I want to be under 5.5 hours, but I honestly have no.
I suppose it's so
difficult, because I was saying to Ben, like, I've never rode 90k's non-stop, like at full tilt. Like, I've only ever rode around town where you're stopping, and like everyone uses them Zwift things, like where you just ride on the spot and it tracks a bit. So I guess that's how they sort of work out how fast you can ride 90k's, but I got no idea. Like, I could, I don't know. Like, I'm averaging like 27 around town, but that's like you're stopping at traffic lights for minutes and stuff. Like, so 5:30 could be way overs, or who knows? Like, who knows?
Yeah.
That's sort of just the goal, but I'll just be making sure I'm just giving absolutely everything pretty much. Like, whatever I get is going to be the best I could get. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do events after the Ironman? What's booked in?
So the marathon, which I think that might have been maybe like a month away, I think. Or like after the marathon. So about 4 weeks. So I'll pretty quickly, I'm sort of pretty looking forward to getting into that training, really. So I'll be trying to get under 3 hours for that. So that's sort of going to be the same thing. Just I've got the aerobic base, so it's just going to be getting into the speed sessions pretty much. Soon as that's done. And then Crandon to Port Douglas, which is in August, I think. Which is 64k's, ultra trail run. Which I'm really keen for that. That'll be good fun. That's something completely different as well. That's all this is just that good because I've never done any of it. Like, the 50 was one, and then an Ironman, and then a marathon, and then an ultra trail run. Like, they're similar things, but they're all just completely different. Like,
once you start looking online, these events are like everywhere.
And they're
all over the world.
And they're all obviously so different because one of the place, but just this, like, there's so many different. Well, there's an Ironman, a marathon, a 50k, and an ultra trail run, and then we got the backyard. Like, that's 5 endurance events, all completely different. It's all completely different training, all completely different people and places, and But then obviously Smurfs ultra backyard in October. Which you're doing, and we've got a few of the boys in now.
Benny Deluxe.
Yes, Benny Deluxe, Fruity, Jace, me, you, Ben, and Ben. So I don't know what that is, 7 or 8 of us or something, but it's going to be good.
That'll be good.
Looking forward to it. They've changed the landscape. I think the backyards, like, They're popping up everywhere. There was the Dead Cow Gully was on the other day. I think they got like 70 hours or something. Yeah, it's impressive stuff.
They ever since like you boys done that one done Smurfs last year.
Yeah.
Now I just see them everywhere.
Yeah, same. I don't know if
they're getting more popular or if
I think they are. I think it has definitely. I reckon. I feel like a big shift has gone towards endurance events and running. We were talking about it with Jace the other day. I think people are just starting to realise how much more capable they are than what they actually think. Like people, you know what I mean? Like people used to be like, oh, I can't do that, and then people are starting to just be like, well, why not? Like I can. Like he did it, or it's like the old mate breaking the 2 hours in the marathon. Like about 10 years ago, whatever, someone broke 2:15. They're like, that was amazing. And then it's just getting shorter. Like it's just going to keep getting shorter. People are just starting to realise that you are truly capable of a lot more than you think.
I think the other good part about it, like the community in them, is like awesome. Yeah. It's sort of weird. It's like a race. It's like you're racing people, but everyone's like also supportive of each other, in a way.
I think it's just the shared suffering almost. Like there's just no egos, or everyone's just there doing the same thing, I guess. Like there's just so much mutual respect you have for other people that are signing up to run around the BMX track for as long as you can. Like running a race with no finish is a pretty crazy concept. Like if the people you like line up beside, like it's such a unique mindset to want to do these things that everyone that's there is gonna get along anyway, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like if you sign up to do that, you got a unique.
You see someone do it, you go, fuck.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're standing beside me and we're both racing it, like we think very similar to even be here doing this in the first place, because most people would be like, no, that's not for me. Like sign up for a race that has no finish. Like what's that even mean?
When you got the like when you compare it to what local footy's been our world for a while. Yeah. It's like opposite clubs. Like you barely like you don't really talk to it. You do. Like it's not really like that, but to an extent it's like you sort of stick to your own a little bit, whereas it's completely different. Yeah. But it's very admirable because
I love it. It's just sort of the perfect transition of the world that I used to be in and the people I used to hang around with, and then like it just makes it such an easier transition to be starting to do these races and things, because everyone's just so nice and so welcoming, and I think that's why, because everyone sort of you're all on the same page, thinking the same thing. Like you're all there just to try and get the absolute best out of yourself.
Yeah, I think we haven't touched on this specifically, but so you won the Cairns 50. Which was it the Cairns 50? That's
the 50k race.
Which was 6-8 weeks ago.
Yeah, something like that. I think. What are we now?
Start of June.
Yeah, I can't even remember. When was that? About that anyway. Yeah.
How was that?
Yeah, it was good.
Like 50k, you were like, what was the average pace?
I think it was like 4:15s or 4:10s. Yeah, it was 3 hours and 42 minutes, I think. And that was 3:42:44.
And there was 3 like around 16k laps.
Yeah. So it was 8k's out and then 8k's back, then times 3. Yeah.
And it was a good. So there was another fella who was there who went out.
Yeah. He went out hard.
He was going for it.
Yeah.
But he wasn't from up here.
No, he's from Sydney. Well, he's Italian actually, but he come up from Sydney.
Yeah.
But the gun went off. So we started like 5:30 in the morning, I think. So it was very dark.
It was still humid then. I remember being there that day.
Yeah.
So if we're June now, it must have been.
I think it was May, was it?
May.
Yeah.
Into March or May.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was still.
Yeah, it was still pretty warm. Yeah. But he took off out the front, and I pulled in behind like this other group for the first like 100 meters, and they were sort of talking and that, and I was seeing old mate run off, and I was like, what are you doing? And then I was like, well, I just got to do what I want to do. I'm just running my own race. So I sort of, just took off, found my pace and just sat with it. And then, tailed him the whole race until K45 pretty much. and there was no one behind me for ages. And
so he went well for football. He went well.
Yeah, he was winning for like 45 Ks.
He didn't die after 3 Ks.
No, he hung on. Yeah, and that's the thing. If I didn't if I didn't start following him, because that's what I was like, I just will hang on to him, and if he's good enough to hold on, he wins. But I was like, I just want to be. I had a feeling he was going to die because it's a long race. So it's like, I just want to be close enough that when he does, I can overtake.
Going.
And then, obviously, since it's out and back, I'd know, like, I'd look at my watch and see when I passed him to the turnaround. So I'd know that I'm 800 metres to the turn.
Yeah.
And then, so he's obviously 1.6 Ks in front. And then, I sort of never really gained on him until going out to the last one, pretty much. And I could see him ahead, and I passed him, and he was like, I only passed him like 200 metres from the turn or something, and he was just cooked. He was gassed. And as I was running, like earlier, when I was running past, people were telling me, they're like, you're going to get him, he's gassed. And then I could see him up ahead. He was, sort of wobbling, and he was just cooked. And I got up to him, he's like, you've done well, mate, I'm done. And then I started going a little bit. Then, I sort of panicked a bit, and I was like 8 Ks out. I was like, all right, I'll just go for it from here. Started running, then I dropped my drink bottle. And then he overtook me, and then I was like, I think that was like a sign to just stay put. Like, if he's gassed, there's no point me going now. I just ran on his tail for the next 3 or 4 Ks until like 4 Ks out, and then just went for home, sort of thing.
Yeah. It was funny watching, because the times would, I think, was it clocking every 8 or 16K? Can't remember.
I think it was even less than that, because there was like 3 checkpoints. So it might have been like 3, 6, 8, then 12, 15, and then back at the start, and then was sort of going like that. But I never really gained that much on him, I don't think, until sort of the last lap when, the last out, and then I seen him at the turn, and then, coming back in.
Yeah.
But, I spoke to him after it, and he just said he was an Italian bloke, and he was from Sydney, and he just, said the heat got to me. He's like, I just wasn't ready for it, Yeah. And he was sort of he was spewing too.
True.
Yeah, he was like, so what's your fastest time in the marathon? I was like, no, I've never ran one. He's like, what? Oh. Like he was, I think he thought
it was his.
Yeah, he was. I think he's just like, I've just been beat by this absolute loser. Yeah, he was giving me no respect. I was like, fair enough.
Fair enough, brother.
Yeah.
Nah. Well, I mean, that was the thing you had been... Had he known the work that you'd been doing?
Nobody did.
It wasn't your first 50K.
Nah.
Or like first running.
Yeah.
But officially it was.
Yeah, exactly. It was the first official race I'd ever done.
Yeah.
But I was going there thinking that I was going to win pretty much.
Yeah.
I had it, It was one of them things that I'd done all the work that... Yeah. And that's not disrespectful to anybody else, but I just knew nobody else would have put in the work that I did.
Yeah.
Because like it's just a Cairns race, you know what I mean? Like if you're going somewhere massive and there's massive, it's sort of just a 50K race in Cairns. Like nobody would have been taking it as serious as I was.
Yeah. I noticed you've got a couple of little things, new ink work.
Yeah.
Talk me through the Romans
18, yeah.
What's the meaning behind that?
The pain you're feeling can't compare to the joy that is coming.
Nice.
It's a Bible verse.
Yep.
Which is sort of, I was going through some pretty rough times a while back.
Yep.
And real rough times.
True.
And this was before I moved to Cairns.
Yeah.
And then it's so accurate because the joy that I feel now doesn't compare ever to how shit I was feeling back then, pretty much.
True.
Like it was the absolute lowest of lows, but now like I'm at the highest of highs sort of thing, pretty much.
Are you religious?
I'm Christian and Catholic, and we went to Catholic schools. And I've really started getting back into it again recently because of things like that, pretty much. Like, I was in a real bad way.
Yeah.
And was pretty keen to end it all, and I didn't really know why, and just sort of kept carrying on, and then sort of got sober, stopped drinking, stopped doing all that bullshit, and just sort of really started thinking about things and what I'd been through, and how and why I come out the other side of it, and it sort of got me back into it a fair bit, to be honest. I've sort of been reading the Bible a bit, pray every night, and really sort of starting to just explore it again, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
Like I don't go to church or anything, but I think it's just one of them things. It's really just opened my mind back up to it.
Yeah.
And I think I don't think it's any coincidence that I haven't drank or done drugs or done any bullshit for a long time. And my mind's starting to like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Starting to switch on to things like this and think clear about stuff. And whereas, it's, you can't even really compare the person I was back then to I am now. Like just how pure, like haven't drank for ages. Like every day you wake up as one extra day feeling better.
Yeah.
On the hydrogen tablets now too. Gary Becker's hydrogen tablets. Yeah. I reckon they're working wonders.
True.
2 of them a day, 1 in the morning, 1 at night.
Yeah.
But and then that one's for Pop, Dad's dad, who passed away the footy, just before the footy finals last year.
Yeah.
Which says this won't do, which is what I used to always say. And then it's on that side because I got me tattoo for Mum's dad there.
True.
As well.
Yeah.
But I got him the other day, so.
Yeah, nice, mate. So I didn't know. I wasn't sure if I was going to dig too deep.
No, it's fine. It's on my arm, so I'm sure someone had asked at some point. It's a good way to get it out of the way.
True.
But I haven't been able to sauna for a couple of days either, so that's a bit annoying. But
that's all right, mate. I'm sure it'll. It's obviously very meaningful to you.
Yeah, they are. That's the thing. Yeah,
a reminder for you.
Yeah, exactly. Especially that one there. Like, it's good for. I wrote that on my arm for the 50K as well, actually, because it sort of works. Like when you're running, like I was cramping in both legs, and I probably could have gave up there, but like the pain I was feeling then did not compare at all to the joy that I felt when I crossed that finish line winning. You know what I mean? Like turn the corner and you were there videoing me. Like my legs weren't sore. Like the whole 49Ks up until that point was irrelevant, really. Like all that pain had just disappeared, and you're just filled with joy. Yeah. And it's sort of just, I don't know, just even just saying that, like it just makes so much sense. You know what I mean?
Don't touch on what you want to hear, because it's obviously, a hard part of your life. But I mean, was it like just drugs and alcohol that probably got you to? It was a fair few things. Like I left home when I was 21. I moved to Rockhampton with Ben. To save for to go traveling with my partner at the time. That lasted. Worked with Ben for like 4 or 5 months, then come back in April, and then started traveling. And that lasted not long. And she went home, and then I was just sort of stuck on my own halfway across Australia, in Queensland on the sunny coast. And then Ben was obviously still in Rockhampton, so I was just very lucky that I could just go back and move in with him and that. He says that then he put me on a bad path or whatever, but like if he wasn't there, I wouldn't have been on any path at all, you know what I mean? So I'm very grateful that him and Darcy Kane as well, he was there. I both moved back in with them, and we were up to no good and doing nothing, but it was better than the alternative of what could have been. That was pretty much it. And then sort of just it was then, since I never really dealt with it, and just covered it with drugs and alcohol and gambling until I guess sort of the start of last year-ish, when I sort of started just thinking about why I'm doing all the shit I was doing, really, which sort of only started when I sort of pulled back a bit from doing it anyway. And then you could sort of get a bit of a clear head and sort of stand back and look and be like, fuck. No good.
Yeah, which I guess really only happened when we were playing footy, when whoever decided to make me captain, really. I think that's sort of what it all changed. Because, whoever, I don't know if it was you or Jace or whoever, but just having someone actually believe in me, because I didn't believe in myself at all. I thought I was a dickhead. So whoever did, that was a huge change. And then just seeing that evolve through from the start of the year, like I just thought, like I'm the captain, that means nothing. And then by the end of the year, like I'd realised, it meant something completely different. I'd actually seen how much my actions impacted what the team was doing pretty much.
Yeah.
Which I'd never, I didn't even think that was ever a thing. Like I didn't think people looked up to me at all.
Yeah.
And then obviously one of yous, whoever appointed me did. And that sort of, that sort of just spiraled it all really, I think. Because then as the season went on, I seen how much impact I had on everyone else playing better and doing things, and how people looked up to me to keep pushing and stuff like that. And then I sort of, which I looked up to you as a leader, and like I was being a leader but just being a dickhead, not realising how actual leaders are supposed to be. And luckily I had you and people like Jace around. I was like, oh, this is almost take a bit more responsibility with sort of thing, which is pretty much that's what it is, I guess. Like if people are looking up to me, like it's my job to
show what to do.
Yeah, which is, I guess, even further how it's evolved into what I'm doing now, I guess. Like it's sort of just from this getting appointed captain, it's sort of all just spiraled to
in the right way.
Yeah.
Jace talks about a concept of like spiral up or spiral down. And
Well, that's it. Yeah,
shit can go like if you get into the right spiral, it can be fucking real bad. Or it can be once you get into it, it's like
Well, I've been in both. I was on the spiral that was going all the way down, and then luckily that's sort of how I started getting religious again. Like there was that close to being all gone, and
true.
And now it's the best it's ever been. But it's definitely the footy, just having someone believe in me just changed everything really. And that's not to say mum and dad and that didn't, like they're great parents, but it's just different when you're not around them, you know what I mean? Like I left home when I was 21, and then not thinking like obviously when I went traveling I was like that was almost like just a temporary thing, like, and then I've never been back since. Like that was the same thing as pretty much everyone in the town. Like it was sort of just going for a bit, see how long this goes, and then never step foot in the joint again, really, like, or never lived there again. But
that's interesting. I wasn't sure. I didn't know I was going to go there, but
it's fine. I've never. Cool. Well, it sort of feels good to talk about it because I've never spoke about it at all with anyone. So it's sort of just. Well, feels like a weight off my shoulders almost.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Especially for like doing it in a setting like this. But I mean, in any setting, not a setting like this, it's irrelevant. But I feel like this sort of gives you opportunity to actually do it. Cause
for sure. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Blokes don't often just sit together. Start chatting.
For sure.
Because we've obviously got mutual people we know. And so my recollection, like we never really we're in the same circles back home. Like at the same time. We've got a bit of an age gap. But like people, I just like anyone I would speak to would never. No one ever said you're a bad bloke. They just said you were loose.
I think
that was pretty much what. That was pretty much it. Like no, great fella. But just like loose. And then, but then you came here, and I recall you injured your quad at some point. Like I think you'd done it pretty good.
It was me groin actually.
Groin.
I'd done it proper.
And it was like, no, your season done. that was my memory. And then all of a sudden you were running laps of the oval, and like you were just running lap after lap. And I'm like, fuck, hang on, he's actually might be half a stiff here. I think that was the first grand final year. That was Dougal, which he was. It was pretty funny. He rang me like it's probably no good. And I'm like, righto, we'll see what happens. Do all the right things, which I was doing, and then it was funny. He'd be like, righto, you got 2 minutes on, 2 minutes off, or something, or light post to light post. I think it was for like 4 laps. And I'd just keep running until he asked me how many laps. He'd be like, how many laps? And I'd be like, I think I got one more. End up doing like 15 laps or something. He just wouldn't even know. And I remember telling him at the presentation, he's like, I thought you must have been. Like, there was no way. Like, your recovery just went like that. And it sort of just made me think, that's sort of, like the recovery they're giving you, like everybody's body adapts differently. Like, I just recall that. And then I remember, then I was like, you always got after it. Like it wasn't like you worked hard, But obviously you just
play hard as well, though. Yeah, which that's the thing. Like how he's a good bloke, but he's loose. But I'm good to everyone else, but I was just punishing myself. That's literally what that is, isn't it? Like, you're nice to everybody else, and then you just beat yourself up every weekend, every day. Like, it's not sustainable.
No good for the head, mate.
No, it's not. But I'm sitting here talking. Like, I understand. That's why I'm just like, it might sound like I'm complaining, or not even complaining, but like, I'm grateful that I'm very grateful that everything has happened exactly like it has.
Yeah.
Or else I wouldn't be sitting here doing this, even in the position like friends with you and that.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Like, everything had to go exactly that way for us to be here right now doing this. So
that's why I'm not religious, but things that so much shit happens.
Yeah.
I just think.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
How and why?
Yeah. Yeah. That's sort of literally all. And then I kept thinking that, and then I was like, well, I'm gonna start doing a bit, or start just thinking about it and exploring it, and now I just like, now that I've started praying all the time, it's just like before bed, and that it just makes me feel good. Like, it's just something I have to do before bed, and it just like do it, tick it off, and
I've really ultimate respect, because I think whether people believe, they don't believe, the actual beliefs are unreal. Yeah, like there's no like in Christian or Catholicism, whatever, like whichever, like the values and the beliefs,
exactly,
are great.
Yeah,
like it's not.
If you lived your life there by the Bible, like, you're living a very, very good life.
Exactly,
like,
compared to some of the other.
Exactly right. Yeah, that's even just starting to explore it has just made me so much. I don't even know, like, more empathetic, or just feel more things, and just be more like more empathy for other people, even like when people would be doing something or that, I'd just like be almost angry at them, or like, why would you even do that to yourself? And then now I can understand, like, oh, true, like everybody's so unique and so different that you just can't compare anyone to anything, because everyone's lived such different lives. So like, they're just doing what they think's right at that time, like, and it's just it's opened my eyes a lot. Which is it's good. I love it.
That's cool, mate. That's very interesting. I'm glad we went down that little path. I wanted to ask this. This is completely off topic. Back to the Exert stuff. So Lucy's on.
Yes. Yeah, she is. Yeah,
she's really, like, that's been a big.
Yeah. She's injured at the minute, actually. Though. True. Yeah, she's spewing. She broke her foot.
True.
Yeah, at the football, she jumped up celebrating a goal and just landed on it. It's like like your feet bone. It's like the pinky toe foot bone off to the side. True. It's like called a Johnson's break or something. So she's out for a bit, and I think she's pretty devastated. But I was messaging her, telling her, like, it's just one of them things that happens. It'll make you appreciate how much you actually love doing it now that you don't get to do it. But that was, I just messaged her out of the blue. Well, I'd sort of been thinking about it, and I just thought, why not? Like,
no, 100%.
And we sort of I sort of never really kept in contact with her as much just after moving away. Like, I called mum and dad, but I just never really got around to it. I never really thought about it. And then ever since messaging her, like, now she's posting all the time and that, and feel like proper proper back in each other's lives again, which is good. Because I sort of obviously after I moved away, like, her and Cody only got together after that, so I sort of only ever seen Cody a little bit as well. But I've got him on a gym program and talked to him a heap, and it's just I love it.
That's just like about that's another benefit of like
cutting out all that shit.
That relationship's just like, you obviously love her. She's your sister.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, actually now, like, communicate.
Yeah, but I just have so much, like, now that I've cut out all that other bullshit I was doing, like, I have time, and I sort of realised that family is easily the most important thing. Like, even when I was like, even when I first got to Cairns, like, I wouldn't hardly talk to mum and dad that much at all. Which is pretty shit now that I look at it, which they probably didn't even, they just thought, oh, he's doing his thing, but like, now I talk to them heaps, and even what we've got them doing now, like, they're over in Europe, they've got like on a 6-week holiday, and they're loving it, up and walking every morning, and Dad's back in, like Dad's full running and shit all the time. Like, so he's trying to, he was running heaps before he came up here last time. And he kept getting injured calves, and he was trying to run like he was running like 5:30s and stuff. Like he's
How old's the old boy?
Oh, he's 55 or 54 or. But I was like trying to explain. I was like, you're literally running quicker than me. He's like, oh really? I was like, yeah, I'm only running 5:40s in zone 2. He's like, oh true. I was like, it's just about like just the movement of running, like just shuffling.
Late 6s or
Yeah. And then he's sort of like, oh true, really? Which I guess nobody'd ever told him that. He just thought just run as fast as you can. But it's like, no, you're just cruising. Like it's just about the movement of running. And he loves it. He's out running all the time and walking and even just it's just such more of a healthy relationship that we all have, like literally and figuratively, I suppose you'd say.
Yeah. No, that's awesome, mate. Well, I don't have too much else. Good luck for next Sunday.
Thank you.
We'll be out there watching.
Yeah.
Thanks again. We'll just keep running this back.
Yeah, for sure.
On the regular,
sounds
mate.
good.
So appreciate that very much.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you. Cheers.